What's going on, everybody? Hair here, and yes, it finally happened. The Raiders bench Derek Carr. It is just crazy. It's a little crazy right now in Raiderland. So, yeah, the news broke out finally. The Raiders bench Carr for the final 2 games, and they will start Jarrett Stidham. A lot of stuff going around right now. Has this been the plan all along? Has Josh McDaniels wanted to get his own guy to begin with? Has he wanted to create the Las Vegas Patriots instead of Las Vegas Raiders the whole time? It seems that way. We signed another guy from the Patriots earlier this week. There's rumors about Brady coming back and playing next year. Stidham was, of course, the backup for Brady back in the New England days. He's only 26 years old. I don't know if they're going to try to build around him. I think they want to see where he is, see how he performs. And guess what? It's against the number one defense in the whole league, the 49ers, who's just killing it. We shall see. I don't expect fireworks. I expect us to get destroyed, victimized, brutalized, all of that. But it's mainly about Carr. So Carr gets benched, and he gets sent home. So that's the thing. He's not only going to be benched, he's not going to be with the team the final 2 weeks. So anybody that watches football, that knows about contracts and all of that good stuff, besides just the glamour of watching football, knows that this probably means the end of Derek Carr. Why is that? Because they made a business decision. And what I mean by that is, not only is he benched, a lot of teams do that. They want to save their players for next year. So you think, well, he might not be gone, but why do I think he's gone? Why do a lot of other people think he's gone? It's because the logistics behind the contract. So in his contract, it states that he will get his full guaranteed salary if he's injured. So that's why you're going to bench him. If he gets injured, he's guaranteed the full salary. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing, if the Raiders cut him before February 15th, there's only a $5 million dead cap space for the Raiders cap next year, 2023. If they keep him beyond February 15th, then the whole 37.5, 40-ish million guaranteed salary is guaranteed for the 2023 season, and it looks like they don't want to do that. And all signs are pointing to Raiders parting ways with Carr. And then you see a lot of the players talk about it. Davante was the most vocal, said he reiterated today, Carr's the only reason I came to the Raiders to play. Yes, he was a longtime fan, wanted to play for the Raiders, but he only came, he reiterated, he wanted to be here because of Derek Carr. They're best friends, college roommates, college teammates, talk every day. They remind me of the SpongeBob Patrick meme when they're running and then Squidward's looking at them. That's Derek Carr and Davante Adams. And then he posted something on Instagram a couple minutes ago talking about Carr's his guy, and they were in Fresno State they were in Fresno State gear. And then today on his interview, he's wearing Fresno State stuff. And you want to combine other things. When Derek Carr cried earlier, the cry interview that motivated them to win 3 games in a row, Derek Carr was wearing Fresno State gear, kind of like a protest anti-Raider type thing. Don't look too much into it, but who else is wearing it? Mr. Davante Adams. So take that as you may. It seems like Davante Adams is super pissed that Carr's getting benched and most likely getting cut by the Raiders. And will this mean he demands a trade? Will this mean he doesn't want to be with the team anymore? It seems that way to me. Now, he does have a lot of incentives to stay. He just signed a giant deal. He might demand a trade, but the Raiders don't have to trade him. But this is just showing that the Raiders are 100% behind Josh McDaniels, and they want him to build his team, get his quarterback, do whatever he needs to get. And yeah, Carr has the most interceptions in the league this season, lowest completion percentage of the years of this year since his rookie season. Defense isn't great, but again, he's not having a good year per se. So it just makes financial sense. You want to go out and get a guy that you're paying $40+ million for. You want to either get a rookie, which Davante Adams does not want to do, because that's the reason he left the Packers. He wanted to leave them. He didn't want to play under Jordan Love and not be guaranteed to play with Aaron Rodgers. So I think what's going to happen is you're going to go for a run at Lamar Jackson, which is very unlikely. I would hope so, though. Maybe Aaron Rodgers, maybe Tom Brady, who knows. But Davante Adams isn't going to play for a rookie. He made that very clear, and he also has Derek Carr's back completely. So to keep him happy, you need to get a veteran dude, a guy that's going to win, or I think Davante is going to ask to be traded. Josh Jacobs says he wants to be a Raider, but I think he might leave also. He's a free agent. We didn't pick up his 5th option. What do I think? I do think we should move on from Carr, but if it means Adams wants to go, it's tough. Part of me is thinking, okay, fuck it. Just keep Carr and just keep Adams and just let's try to make this work. Get rid of McDaniels. If it's between everybody, I'd rather get rid of McDaniels. I don't trust his coaching. I think he's a little slimy. I've never been a big fan of his coaching. I'd rather have Gruden over McDaniels. But if we can keep Adams still and he wants to be a Raider, wants to stay here, and we'll play without wanting to be traded, then yeah, get rid of Carr and just try to right this ship, get Lamar Jackson, do what we need to do. But it's tough. Again, I don't want Adams to be disgruntled and demand a trade like the Randy Moss thing. So he reiterated hard again. I only came because of Carr. That's his best friend. That's his buddy. So not too sure what's going to happen, but it looks super ugly in Raiderland. We can possibly be next year without Carr, Adams, Jacobs. Maybe Max will ask for a trade. It's a domino effect. People don't realize that. Maybe Renfro will ask for a trade. It can just be a lot. Maybe Waller's going to retire and be a full-time rapper. This could be a whole different team next year. We might be looking at the lottery the next 2-3 seasons. The draft, I'm thinking of the NBA, but the draft, top 10, top 5, first overall pick, because our team might be horrible. It might suck next year. I don't know that. I hope not, but it looks ugly right now. People are backing Carr, the best receiver in the NFL, wants Carr to stay. Again, they can make all this go away by firing McDaniels, keeping Carr, but again, at what cost? Would that be good enough? I don't know. Maybe Carr and Adams will have a better second year together, but it does not look likely right now. Carr looks like he's out. Adams might ask for a trade. I hope not. We shall see. This is her.